Hi, welcome back to my channel. Nick Can't Game, or Can He? Today we're doing another Pro Wrestling Sim video. Welcome to episode 4. As always, if you like these videos, please hit the subscribe, notification, and like buttons below here on YouTube. And something a little embarrassing happened. I had started to record this episode earlier, went through a whole booking session and show, and never realized that I had forgotten to flip over to have the game itself showing on my screen when I recorded it. So it had just like 20 minutes of my face on the screen and not the actual game. And that's not the point of this. So I'm starting with the, that was embarrassing. And I'm starting with not the first show after the pay-per-view, but the second show, Thursday night, WCW Thunder. And let's flip back over, and I should have everything set up properly to have the actual game on the screen now. Okay. So here we are, Thunder. Let's see. Event history. Let's go all the way down to our most recent show, and here we had an overall rating of 61%, attendance of 8,312, and some half decent matches and some that were not so great. A lot of good angles. We started a new storyline with a stable coming in and attacking one of our main eventers, and had a decent main event. We have one tournament remaining where we need to have a quarterfinal match and a semifinal match, and then we can move forward with that. We are going to start off trying auto book, and from there we're going to see if I like the way it looks and then tweak it. I had this set to 3 hours the previous week before the pay-per-view because we needed to get a lot of our main tournament matches in, but I'm going to set it back down to 2 hours going forward. Update that event. Okay, we're going to hit the auto book button and see what we get. This doesn't look all that great, to be perfectly honest with you. So we're going to try again. I said we're going to try again. Hit the button. Come on. Okay. This is not too bad, but some of these matches aren't that great. Yeah, let's see if we get something a little better. What in the name of Krypton? No! Holy Krypton, no! And again, no. Really? No. It's a 2-hour show and you're booking only 5 matches that go 20 some minutes each time? Okay. Leave it. I'm gonna do this myself. Okay, let us start with the show intro. So we are going to have Joe, Becky, Nick, and okay, those are our main eventers involved in the show opening. Okay, who are our title holders? Becky is our women's champion. Our U.S. champion is Kenoshi Takeshita. He probably needs a rival, someone to go up against him on a regular basis. We have our women's tag team champions. Our cruiserweight champion, who was just crowned 2 days ago. Our world heavyweight champion and our tag team champions. Our television title is still being decided. So let's book that quarterfinal match first. Mike Santana versus Calvin Tankman. Let's actually have the announcers hype up tonight's show. Okay. That is are they looking lower mid card? announcers hyping this up are AJ and Mike. AJ and Beth. Okay. Right. Let's see. Commentary team for this. Okay. Yeah. All right. So our first match for tonight will be Mike and Calvin. For Thunder will be Mike and Calvin, and we'll book that now. Okay, add match. Make it 10 minutes because that should be the time for a television title match. Okay. Name this segment TV V, not B. We want them competing for a title, not getting tuberculosis. Title. Match. Okay. Match agent Arn Anderson. Let's see. No gimmicks. Have an outside interference. Calvin is in the match, but the members of his stable are going to interfere on his behalf. Oh. Calvin. Finish is caused by outside interference from an outside party. Okay. Alright, we're expecting 7,600 fans, so let's change that arena to something a little bigger. Actually, let's see, notes. Who interferes? Have Kane be the one who interferes in the match. Actually have both of them interfere. Okay. 10 minutes. No gimmick. make Santana look good, because it takes 3 people to beat him. We'll save that match. We'll change the arena to something bigger. What arenas do we have in Kentucky? Okay, we don't need anything with 20,000 fans. That will look sad when we can't do it. So let's go for local large arena. Okay. So there's our TV title quarterfinal match. Let's see. Stable. Okay. So let's show Alex, Leah, and Maki showing up. Okay. Okay. Give that 2 minutes. Angle. Announce a new signing or just have her show up. Okay. hype video for a future debuting wrestler. Let's make that 2 minutes as well. Let's see. Match. Tag teams. Let's have our tag team champions. Face someone other than their regular rivals. Okay. Have them defend their championship. Agent. Let's have Kevin agent that match. Finish. Matt Hardy gets the victory. Pinfall. Twist of Fate. And let's give it 15 minutes. Give our champions elaborate entrances. Okay. Okay. Should I see about okay. There's nothing in there about regular Extreme Rules match? That can't be right. It is right. Okay. Well. Ladder match should be a big deal. No DQ, parking lot brawl. 2 out of 3 falls should be longer than a 15-minute match. But we'll go with it anyway. Steal the show. I'm not sure the new legacy is good enough for that, but we'll give it a shot. Okay. Now we want another match. How about the Women's Tag Team Championship? Okay. Okay. Women's tag match. Give them 12 minutes. Okay. Let's see. Agent Hiroshi Hase. Daria gets the win. Pinfall. With Deville's Advocate. Won't specify who she gets the pin over. Distraction finish. Yeah. Ronda provides a distraction. Ronda is the one causing the distraction. Purpose, make Daria look good. notes about Ronda's distraction. For Alright. Let's see. Okay, let's go with, she attacks with brass knuckles. She doesn't really need them, but it sounds cool. Okay. A story beat where Rhonda is in turn jumped by the rest of the stable. Find her on here. Is she not appearing yet? Okay. Level medium. Okay, we'll save this angle. Okay. Our next our next match in the TV Championship. Okay, we're going to go back to Miss Moose. Add match. Add match. Title, semi-final. Okay. Road agent Ricky Choshu. Automatic. Again. 10-minute match because at least when I was watching WCW back in the old days, all TV title matches were 10 minutes. I don't think this match needs a gimmick. We save it. Yeah, we can have up to 59 more minutes. Okay. What about replay? Do we have replay options? Announcers. Oh wait, this is a tag match. Oops. New announcer and base announcer. Okay. Okay. Let's get promo. Brock is interviewed backstage. Stephen Amell. Change it to about Rival. Okay, and let's go. Let's have him turn heel in this. Change character. Use this position heel. Okay. So in the upcoming segment, he's going to go bad. Match. Okay. And let's see. Let's give her an upper mid-card heel to defend her title against. Okay. Have her defend against the debuting Brandy Warren. Wait. Open challenge? Do they have open challenge? Makes an open challenge. So wrestle backstage. Okay. Becky wants a match tonight. She doesn't care who she gets it from. The debuting Brandy answers the challenge. Okay. We save this. And then we make the match. Okay. Women's Championship on the line. Give them 12 minutes. Anderson. No match gimmick. We give Becky her victory here. Pinfall. Okay. Purpose. We want to make Brandy look good. It is her debut. Becky gets an elaborate entrance. Okay. So we currently have 2 tag team championships being defended here. Actually, we have 3 championships being defended on this show. That's good. Okay, we've got our storyline continued. This might just be an angle heavy show. Okay. My roster. Alex Kane is a heavyweight. He wants a title shot. Give him a shot at the US title. Give him a reason to have a shot at the US title. He's in the lower mid card. We can start pushing him into the mid card. Okay, and let's give him a match. Who do we have that's a heel? Okay. Six match, Agent Asay. Gimmick. Alex. Pinfall. Does he have anything? Okay. make Alex look good so that he earns his US title shot. Okay, put it here after the replay from that so we can do up to 25 minutes more, but I think this is a pretty good length as it is. Let's go and create a storyline for Alex Kane, challenging for the US Championship. Okay. Let's call it Rise of Kane. So, post. I don't want an attack. Dance? We? No. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Because promo after it, talking about rising to the top. He does not need 6 minutes to do this. He can do it in 3 or maybe 2. Let's call it 3. Okay. All right. Do I want to add anything else? A regular mid-card women's match? a regular women's mid-card tag team match. Yeah. Okay. Agents Choshu. Let's make it 8 minutes. No titles. Finish. Let's see. Hero. DDT. Cheap finish. Okay. Uses the exposed turnbuckle to wound her opponent enough to get the jumping DDT. Make Ali look good. After this, we should probably be moving Maki and Alex into the mid-card. Okay. Right. And I think we've got our show. Back to the office. We're one day out from the show actually starting. Let's see. So Simon will be available for us in 13 game days. Okay. So we move on. The next day. Let's see what's in our mail. Okay. Right, because he's coming here to join us. Alright, we are all booked out as previously seen. Let's okay, we have her getting an elaborate entrance already. Edit. Elaborate entrance for our heel stable. Elaborate entrance for our face champions. Do the Hardys have an elaborate entrance already? Yes, they do. Okay. I think we've tweaked everything as much as we can. And it is time for us to start the show. Yep. Alright. Our opening show intro gets everybody extra popularity and the 92% segment score. Okay. AJ and Beth preview tonight's show. They talk about the match between Santana and Tankman. They talk about Mystico coming up and Ronda Rousey. And everybody gains popularity. That is a 79% segment score. Next we come to the TV title quarterfinal match. Calvin is riding a wave of momentum. Arn put the story together. The finish slightly hurt the match quality. Calvin as the winner. His popularity grows. Mike doesn't go down. 1-star match, 46% crowd rating, 46% final score. And next up is the men's tag team title match. The Hardy Brothers versus the New Legacy. The overall level wrestling ability just wasn't there to steal the show. Jeff and Matt are riding a wave of momentum. Jeff could have put in a little more effort. Ted Jr. was struggling for breath by the end of the match. But he's good in tag team situations, and so is Davey Boy Jr. The crowd enjoyed the special entrance. Our winning champions gain in popularity. The losing team slightly loses in popularity. 1.5-star match quality, 69% crowd reaction, 64% overall rating. And next up we have the stable known as the Poly Queens showing up to the arena. The video package gets them a overall approval increase, 88% segment score. We hype up Simon Miller coming to WCW, and that gets us an 80% final score. Simon is currently in real life a professional wrestler over in England, and really one of the best, most positive and upbeat of all the wrestling YouTubers. I've enjoyed his videos for a few years now. He's a very positive person, and I'm glad to be bringing him to on this game to our WCW. Next is the tag title match of the Beautiful Disasters, Mandy and Daria, versus the team of Leah Vandale and Saraya, with Ronda showing up in the middle of the match because she's still angry at Leah from the attack on her the previous week. Mandy and Daria, their gimmicks are helping. They got a better reaction because of their momentum. The heels had good performances because of their gimmicks. We think Saraya could have put in a bit more effort. The finish slightly hurt the match quality. Increase in popularity for the champions. Decrease in popularity for the losing team. A negative half-star match, but an 85% crowd reaction for a 72% overall. At the end of the match, Ronda jumps in the ring and decks Leah Vandale with a pair of brass knuckles. 91% rating for that part of the angle, and then Leah's stablemates join in, and the debuting Eva Marie, who is the new leader of the stable, comes in through the crowd to join in on her stablemates attacking Ronda, and we get a final segment score of 80%. Next is our TV title semifinal, Mystico versus Moose. Mystico was a little fatigued going into the match and is showing their performance. The agent did a good job putting the story together. 61% crowd reaction, 2.5-star match for a 60% final score. Next up is a women's tag team match. Boost to the Ali and Mackie because of their gimmicks. Our agent did a good job putting the story together. The winners gain in popularity. The losers slightly lose some popularity. 1-star match quality, 56% reaction. The crowd was not happy about the exposed turnbuckle being used to knock out the person before Maki could hit them with her jumping DDT. 54% final score. Next is a replay of a big spot in the previous women's tag team title match, and everybody gains popularity in this. 82% overall final score for the segment, so that's good. Next, Alex Kane begins his rise in the company. 1.5-star match, 49% overall score. And then he cuts his promo. He lets the crowd know, "Hey, I'm here." And he lets the people in the back know, I'm on my way up. Don't ignore me." And next, Brock is interviewed by Stephen Amell about his feud with Joe Hendry, and during the feud he goes full bad guy for an 80% final score. The interviewer and Joe, who he's talking about, gaining popularity. Brock, for some reason, slightly loses popularity. So we handle his, we turn him heel. And In our next segment before the main event, Becky puts out an open challenge to anyone in the back who wants to face her for her women's title. And the debuting Brandy Lauren answers the challenge. A match is made. Final overall score for this was 80% for the segment. And our main event, Becky versus Brandy for the women's title. Becky was a little fatigued in the match, and it showed in her performance. So the match only got 1 star. 73% crowd reaction, 66% final score. The agency really helped the performance, and she put the match together. Becky successfully holds on to her championship, and with that we end the show. And we have a 69% overall show rating, and our brand gains popularity throughout the world. At the show end, we have the tournament advances. Okay, what is in our mail? Okay, summary, we sold 7,300 tickets, got 291,000 ticket sales after paying out the gate share clauses in our contracts. We had 1,905,000 viewers and $293,000 in income there. So, let's see. Nobody is being released that we have any interest in. And with that, honestly, I'm going to close out this episode because I'll be perfectly honest, I'm kind of exhausted, and with the oopsie on the previous thing, I'd like to just rest myself a tad for the evening. It is kind of late at this point. And as always, I thank you for stopping by and spending your time with me. I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful Friday, which is about the time that this will finish uploading, because it went rather long. I appreciate you spending this time with me. Take my love with you everywhere you go. Remember to always be good to each other. It's the highest calling in the world. Show each other kindness, compassion, mercy, and love. And I'll see you again very soon.